9th of March 2025, UGO247, General Gento, is here to prove to Biafrans that he's true son of the soil. And he's here to swear an oath so that you people will understand the reason why he's crying on social media.
Yahoo, I've come once again. Today's date being 9th of March 2025. I have come to clear myself over the allegation that was thrown by UGO247. UGO247, I want to make it openly to you today. And for Biafrans to understand that I can defend myself in all corners. I am pulling out my slippers today. This is it. And I want Biafrans to confirm it. Oburule eziokwu na mu receive only 1 naira. Mu Gento the Yahoo receive only 1 naira. From Ngozi Orabeze, since Nnanyukwu PM nwere problem onwe. Onolaka finish government. Ana meku biokwa lobochi taa. Mu Gento the Yahoo anokwala ndu wefu ala Biafra. Mana I am assuring all of you, Olahulinu ha, wele gwego Biafrans, le bukula unu butego Biafrans, una de bukula kunu mena no hela tafu. Let Biafrans understand this, that Biafrans soldiers are suffering. The Biafran Liberation Armies are suffering. Owuru datina, onwe Ngozi Orabeze, we that are Lamu Gento in this life. Asumu mwala Biafra. Elulala nurolum, Igwe Koha nurolum, mmiri niile nọ n'ala Biafra nurolum, Alamzo Doroko nurolum, n'ụbọchị tata bụ nkwọ, bụ 9th of March 2025. UGO247, ola unu ha wele bukpego Biafra. Unu ya nọ ndụ, wepụ Biafra, mana unu ama nọ ndụ, were ihe nọ n'ime Biafra. And ana m esuchi ọfọ, ọnwụ na m erie n'ego, na ime Biafra na-ata afụfụ bila ọhịa, a na-ebe anyị ebubo na anyị na-eme kidnapper, while we are not doing any kidnapper. We are here suffering for Biafrans, and you people are, all the whole the nations, and for Biafran pockets, for you people to use it to help men on ground. And you people are telling Biafra, making Biafra to understand that men on ground is okay, men on ground is doing well. Nothing! They are not giving us anything. Pardon. And Anna Makuchi, your follow botita. So time to Ekuya, Goya de Leka, he said, he said, I know Bochelano, and when did you could be able to go to Linua? Where I met Biafra Selilo, I met Biafra Kuchua Robotita. He said, Biafrans all over the world, I greet you all. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending where you are watching me from. I want to use this wonderful opportunity to let Biafrans understand this. Since I throw a word to Ngozi Orabeze for her to call her cabinet so that they can be able to gather themselves and know what is happening, they did not do so. Now I want to make it open these days. But the reason why I am crying for this is because men on ground has been suffering. These people are the ones destroying what His Excellency, the Honorable PM, have set up. They have been scattering things since. And that's the reason why Onyesoku have come up today to expose all of them and to tell them that this is their end of the road. If I thought that Ngozi Orabeze has another soldiers in the land, let her come up and talk and tell Biafrans. Let Biafrans understand the reality. If I thought that Ngozi Orabeze have made another commander, general commander that is above Butozo, aka Butozo, the triple general, let her come up and tell Biafrans. I make Biafrans to understand. Then, if the cabinets are there deceiving her, pushing the whole money to Ebubago for them to fight against us, Ngozi Orabeze have to come up and tell us. I am here today, live and direct, standing strong, and to tell Biafrans that we are the men on ground. We vowed with our life. Even the time DOS disappointed us, we are still standing strong. Till today, not today that we will give up. And I am assuring them that by and by, we must stand firmly until the day PM, the Honorable PM, will come out. No, we can never agree to them that they will spoil this show. They can never spoil the show. We can never accept it. They can never spoil it. We are standing strong. Woto, now the code. Even as I'm talking to you now, we are on a battlefield in Olu or Kigwa right away as I am speaking out. We know what we are passing through. Now we face all those things. And for you, that is calling yourself commander or Obata or Obasa or whatever so you call yourself. Let me tell you, if you don't know who you are talking to Commander Gentle, aka Onyezoku. Mind you, for ordering me to come up and apologize. Apologize for Nkuramun Nagidia. Apologize for Nkuramun Nagidia. Thunder we no get on a fire and strike you dead. Idiotic human being. Unotena, iwi bawo ubobo juice. Unotena ibawo. We put a no coffee. Last nonsense on social media. To them might be a last day that you people will see me on net again. Then let us face what we are facing. Abachoso, Agomai. Obacha Bokanumba, come on, Yejidere. I have spoken to Biafrans. Let them hear it and hear it clearly. Ngozi Orabeze is not helping the men on ground. She is not doing anything to the men on ground. I know the reason why I am exposing this. Ogenkere, at least he is doing well. Ogenkere is doing well. Ngozi Orabeze is just ranting around the social media with his followers. Ola haha, well about you're gonna ego Biafra. Ola haha, where Simon Ekpan over there. Don't worry. Simon Ekpan is coming out. You people can never spoil or destroy what Simon Ekpan have set up. We are standing strong for him. Ngozi Orabeze have to come up and tell us. I am here today live and direct, standing strong, and to tell Biafrans that we are the men on ground. We vowed with our life. Even the time DOS disappointed us, we are still standing strong. Till today, not today that we will give up. And I am assuring them that by and by, we must stand firmly until the day PM, the Honorable PM, will come out. No, we can never agree to them that they will spoil this show. They can never spoil the show. We can never accept it. They can never spoil it. We are standing strong. Woto, that be the code. Even as I'm talking to you now, we are on a battlefield in Olu or Kigwa right away as I am speaking out. We know what we are passing through. Now we face all those things. And for you, that is calling yourself commander or Obata or Obasa or whatever so you call yourself, let me tell you, if you don't know who you are talking to Commander Gentle, aka Onyezoku. Mind you, for ordering me to come up and apologize. Apologize for Nkuramun Nagidia. Apologize for Nkuramun Nagidia. Thunder we no get on a fire and strike you dead. Idiotic human being. Unotena, iwi bawo ubobo juice. Unotena ibawo. We put a no coffee. Last nonsense on social media. To them might be a last day that you people will see me on net again. Then let us face what we are facing. Abachoso, Agomai. Obacha Bokanumba, come on, Yejidere. I have spoken to Biafrans. Let them hear it and hear it clearly. Ngozi Orabeze is not helping the men on ground. She is not doing anything to the men on ground. I know the reason why.
Okay, my people. Awo sinama nke ya yeku because mmiri ejuna awo no. Yes, I want to remember that they may put on work anyhow. I want to watch this video. I hope you watch that video very well. What is your take? I repeat, what is your take? Does it mean that the finance minister, or rather the minister from the United States of Biafra, who is taking care of the men on ground, whose duty is to supply them with necessary things they needed, either food or funds, finance, or whatever it is being called, is lying to the government of the United States of Biafra? Or should I say that the gentle Yahoo or gentle Butuzo or gentle Gmail is playing to the gallery of rubbishing the government of Dr. Ngozi Orabeze? Because the whole of this story is complicating. You may not like what I will go to say on this video, but please, I beg your indulgence to reason things the way I do. Don't just choose because you have loved somebody, even when the person is making a mistake, you will not correct that person. Rather, you use that love you have on that person to overshadow the mistake that person is making. And oyina mawage and Oyewaraga Uhofu. If you are my friend, I have two friends, and you as my friend, or maybe a chosen loved one among the two friends I have, who see where I'm going wrong, and you refuse to tell me, but the other one, who I don't even choose as a favorite, is the one that called me to a closer and tell me one now, ebe na guza adria. Don't you know that automatically I have lose the respect and love I have for you? I choose as my favorite, and I will transfer it to the other person. We keep on making these mistakes. One video I published today, where I made mention of Simon Ekpa, made a mistake by choosing Ogenkere as his finance minister, because the guy is not even qualified, is not even merited to be in that position. Because Okama Kikukune Kukama na father Sokune trouser. Could you imagine that somebody out of because you love Simon Ekpa, that why should I talk to the Simon Ekpa in that way? And when I make that comment, I also make a one comment that is also relatively to what I said. That even Chineke Kerowa, Kechowa Weke on, Nasimu Kuo Nuchen Kakam, no made a mistake. He chose that part, which I says Simon Ekpa made mistake to invite Ogenkere into his cabinet to criticize me. Why we choose to fight the wrong fight rather than to choose and deliberate on the matter at hand. Somebody will come out and tell me now, why must I talk like this now? Oh, now they have paid me for me to come and talk about or present the video of Gentle the Yahoo to the Biafrans. As a media man, it is within my prerogative to report whatever I see on the net that I feel not comfortable, or I feel that I need my people to be aware of this, so that if they have anything to say, then they will just drop their kind of their thoughts at the comment section, not for you to attack the messenger. I'm just a messenger. I never come out and claim to be of Charafancha or Hocharahancha or Mecharahancha. No, I'm a messenger. I am doing the work of a messenger. That whenever I see things, I say things. Yes, because if you don't do like that, my brother, when things begin to happen, it's going to happen on your head. At least my generation and future generation will know that once a time, somebody who has been referred as Okulo or an Asia, who used to say things the way it is, not minding whose horse is God. I want to ask you, in your honest heart, in your heart of hearts, what do you think concerning this video? I don't want to make any conclusion, and I don't want to drag anybody, but I want a collective thoughts or a collective comments so that we can know and how can men on the ground be suffering, and we are doing fundraising on every Saturday for men on ground. Then the question there now is, where is all this fundraising going to? Where I would have said Gentle Yahoo is not being bought over. I'm just saying this as my own personal opinion, is when he said Ogenkere is doing well. In other words, I am suspecting that this guy has been paid. But the other thing again I don't understand is this swearing in and knocking off on the ground, using himself for it. What is the essence of that? Does that, do we need such a thing at this critical time? The answer is no. Then how do we, if we no use leg? How then are we going to start? Kaida is to back women who have a broken waist. We are gradually losing it. You may not like what I'm saying now. We are gradually losing it. Somebody will still come now and attack me. Why must I say that? We are not losing it in Jesus' name. We are gradually losing it. A situation where men on ground will be coming on the internet on every blessed day, making 10, 15, 20 minute video. The one that is writing that he says is Zeros before Zeros Butuzo. Now he changed from Zeros Butuzo to Zeros Biafra Defense Force. How do we get to this point, my people? I keep on asking this question, and I have not gotten any single answer since from the one I keep asking this question. How do we get to this point, and how are we going to resolve this matter? I am your messenger. I might not have solution, or rather suggestion for how to resolve this. But what about you, this who's watching me? Everybody's thinking faculty might not be the same. Your own wisdom can never ever be the same thing with my own wisdom. That is why sometimes when you have a committee of different opinions, of different ideas, of different capacities, of different brains. Because some people, their brain is just like a clock. It keep on ticking every minute of the day. Some people, their brain need to be awakened for them to be able to make a substantive contribution to whatever matter on ground. So that is why I brought this matter to you all, my followers, my audience, the ones who love what I'm doing and the ones who still believe in listening to their daily news from this platform. What do you think concerning this matter? Who is siphoning the funds that are meant for men on ground? Is Gentle Yahoo telling us the truth? Or is him being bought over to make that comment? Because according to a reliable source, the video that Gentle Yahoo is making now and that one of Elias, you find out that this thing is going hand in hand. That they are being paid to do this. That if you cannot do this video, if you cannot condemn Ngozi Orabeze, then the funds that are supposed to be coming to you will not be coming again. We will not going to be sponsoring you again. So they are being under a kind of oath that they must rubbish the government of Ngozi Orabeze. How truth is this? Because this is a speculation, a mere speculation. But don't forget, in every rumor, there is an atom of truth in it. So how true is that rumor that they have been peddling, whether it is a propaganda or a real news? I want to hear your own side of this story. I want to know what you can do if you happen to be in the shoe of Ngozi Orabeze at this point in time. Or should we call for an audit general to know exactly? Because he called UGO247 out. Everybody have been calling this guy out. I am not here to decide whether UGO is good or not. But it seems like he's the one that is handling to see the affairs of the men on ground. But the question there now is, how many men on ground do we have, sir? How are they being funded? Is it one-sided men on ground, or do we have many men on ground who are busy protecting the life of the Biafrans, or who are rather busy online commanders? Because we cannot be having men on ground who keep on coming online every blessed day to make one comment or the other, to tweet one comment or the other. Why Fulanis are busy chasing our people from Amufu? Do you know that the only solution government of Enugu State is trying to provide now for the people that are lands, or rather people that are being killed on daily basis, is they want to go and erect IDPs for them in their own ancestral land? The worst thing that can ever happen in that Biafra territory. The same Fulanis who called us dots through Buhari, the same Fulanis who said that what we are is just 5 plots of land, are now coming to take over the little 5 plots of land, and then our people will then go to IDPs. Any day this kind of thing happens in Biafra territory, just know it that we are doomed forever. Any day they say the government came out and said the only solution they can do is to quietly hand over our own land to Fulanis, then erect IDPs for our people in their own land. My brother, from that day onwards, just write Biafra off. You may not like this word now. Just write Biafra off. Because once Fulani enter, my brother, who are you to stand them? Once they enter and they get ground, begin intermarital, and begin to bomb, we are doing birth control. You know, consign them. Once you give them here, you give them arm here, they have already reached here. You will see somebody who doesn't even have a handwork. He have 5, 6, 7, 8 wives, burning children, rearing children like cows, like chickens, and they are not going to school. The only thing they can learn is how their father is teaching them how to handle rifle, to fight against people who have the land and take over it by fire, by force. And some people will somehow now say, they cannot. We are going to reclaim it. They're going to reclaim it. The more they are entering, Fulanis will enter. They do like Hamas. So they will enter, even if only one committee they have. The kind of weapon they will store in that very place, overnight they have digged what they call an underground, where they are storing weapons. All manner of weapons that will be entering there overnight. You will begin to ask yourself, where did this thing pass through to enter our land? Before change, we are busy fighting ourselves online. Our government are busy saying that they are going to erect IDPs for people in their own ancestral lands. Don't forget, in Benue, IDPs have become their homes now. People are being ransacked from their communities, renaming their communities. It is happening in Plateau. In Boko, 2024, or rather, 2023 December. That is when Tunumbu's assume office early. 2023 December, between midnight of, or rather, eve of 2025, 2026 and 2027, there was a massacre of over 250 people in a community. They chased them away, kill them, and burn their houses and take over that place and rename it. Till today, those people are still dwelling there. And Nigeria government cannot go to chase them away. But rather, in Adamawa or whatever, there's one message that is trending now. Somebody, either Jackson, somebody other Daniel Jackson, is being sentenced to death because he killed a Fulani man who came to attack him in his farm out of self-defense. They sentenced the guy now to death. But Fulanis have been killing people. When they kill finish, you then beg them to come and drop their guns. They drop it. And you then reintegrate them into the society. He call it the radicalization program, where you will use the taxpayers' money to rehabilitate them and then send them into the military and call them repentant Boko Harams. What about the people they killed? What about communities they ransacked? What about people they chased out from their ancestral land? What about the children they have made homeless? Children that have made orphans? And what about the aged mothers and fathers who cannot bear children anymore? Because of the Fulani killings, now they have turned to become childlessness. They have become childless. They can never dream of having children again in their life. What happens to them? Zoo. I so much adore that on our national anthem. Nigeria, we hate thee. Nigeria, we hate thee. Death sentence. But since our aged mothers and fathers are protesting, no any government official have ever come out to condemn the killings or even to condemn the activities of those people. Should I remind you that the youths who choose that time said enough is enough, that are going to stand against all these killings? Overnight, Peter Mba gathered all of them, ran all of them, abducted them, and put them underground into underground prison without no trial, nothing. So that means all this thing they are saying is true, that Fulani owns Nigeria, that they are about to take what rightfully belongs to them. So that's true. Hey, we have a long way to go. We are on a very long ride that even God cannot save us in this one. Yes, God can never do unto a man what a man can do unto for himself. God can never come to fight your battle. The Fulanis are not looking for any Allah to fight for them. They are moving with daggers and AK-47 rifles, chasing people out of their ancestral lands. Then our own people will tell you, God is going to fight for us. No, God could have been fighting for Israel and they will relax, and Hamas will overshadow them and take over their place. And while you are still waiting for the God of Israel, my brothers, let us wake up. A stitch in time saves 9. But this time around, it's not going to save only 9, but it's going to save 10 and even 11. No. I have spoken. I rest my case. So like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos. I'll be right back. Just let me know what you think in the comment section. Keynesian.